remember when I was a kid, I played this bootleg version of Unreal Tournament on the PSP.
Was it a homebrew one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope. I feel like I remember seeing something like that, but I never actually played it.
What is it called? Sounds interesting.
Oh, let me find it.
Yeah, I love
There was a site, like PSP updates or QJ.net back in the day that had a lot of homebrew stuff and hacks for PSP.
Is it like
Zoology has a lot of it too.
It was a cool site.
Is it like Wolo though?
There was I think there's a game called No Gravity that was originally assigned as a homebrew game, and then it was so good that it actually got picked up and sold on the PlayStation Store as a real game.
Was it
So it started as homebrew and then went to retail, which is pretty awesome.
No, at least PlayStation cares about the things in that way. I guess. Could be worse. I mean, could be Nintendo. Who don't
Nintendo shuts down like every fan project.
Nintendo hates
Yeah, they
their fans.
do. They're really protective of their IP.
I just think they hate their fans.
Like, whatever it is.
Oh my god, look at Sega. Let's hire them. Sonic Mania, highest rated Sonic game. Nintendo's like, no. Touchdown. As if they think that that's going to stop people from playing that game. Once it's out there, buddy, it's out there.
There's a homebrew version of the Unreal Engine.
How is it?
Apparently someone's making a game with it.
Skeptical. Which Unreal Engine? 1, 2, or 3?
3.
I like the first one.
Unreal Engine 1 is so broken.
I know, but it's nostalgic.
Like, have you seen those Harry Potter speedruns where they like change the brightness and they fly up?
Harry Potter speedruns? Man, there's really a speedrunning community for everything. That's crazy.
Yeah, there's meme speedrunning, normal speedrunning. One person wanted to do the speedrunning on Sega called the List of Dragoons.
Last year I found there was speedrunning for a SpongeBob battle for Bikini Bottom, and I was wow.
It's pretty big.
It's no limit.
People speedrun getting banned on servers. That's a thing too.
The only game I've ever tried to speedrun in any way is playing Halo on Legendary.
How did that go?
Pretty well.
Are you like on the
Except for
world
the library. That was a real bitch.
Are you on the leaderboard?
No. I screwed myself using grenade jump on the library to get through a door, but then I had no help. And there were a bunch of flood, and it was really impossible to get past it. I also decided to turn on Four Skulls one time and play it on Legendary, and it took me a little over 4 hours to beat that level. It was so hard.
We're talking about the anniversary of that. Have you played the original Halo?
Yeah.
Fuck, dude, I remember waiting in line for the second one.
Yeah, I didn't go to a midnight release or anything for the second one, but I remember getting it because it was a little after my birthday.
I went to a midnight release for Vita.
I envy you. I love my Vita, but my memory card died.
Yeah. I grew up with a PSP, so like the Vita was like the next best thing.
Yes, my PSP was my high school handheld. I got this thing on the PSP because it was hacked. It was like 50,000, 20,000 remote things for TVs. And
yeah, I had that too. That was fun to screw around with.
Yeah.
30 seconds
Turn off the
remaining.
TVs in class when we're watching movies. Of course, no one's respecting. You understand the PSP?
There was some homebrew thing to watch internet TV on there too, like you stream that from your computer or something.
That I didn't get that
Pretty
far.
neat.
I just got stuff like games, pretty much games, and very, very few apps that do stuff like that. Like I remember I got Turok on the PSP.
Oh, I remember that homebrew.
Adrenaline max.
And it wasn't called Turok, right? It was called
You
something
have
else.
lost the match.
It was called like Kurok or something.
And I'm like, oh wow, this is like an original game for the PSP. Because at the time I didn't know what Turok was.
Yeah, it was Kurok.
Embarrassingly, as much as I collect now, I'm huge into games, like really huge into what I love. But back then in high school, I didn't really know. So I'm like, well, someone made a game for the PSP. This is awesome. Feels really cool. No, it's Turok for the N64.
That game is so
That game
broken.
is a mess.
Fun though.
Yeah,
Is Tron 2.0, is that game any good?
I played on PC. Otherwise, yeah, it's good.
Yeah, don't play on any stuff.
I
Get
hear
it on.
the campaign's good.
Yeah, get it on GOG. And
It's
I
early
think
release on Xbox. The light cycle's pretty fun.
in the story mode, the light cycles last like a few times. The light cycles with us playing, it didn't work. That's for sure.
We had an invisible guy in there.
I was fighting invisible.
And it was like, blue team wins. What the
I
hell?
crashed into a wall that showed up after I hit it.
Yeah, you spawn in and then a wall will load, so you just die instantly. That's so
Or
broken.
my favorite thing is when people spawn in facing the wall.
Yeah. You don't have time to react and turn.
3, 2, 1. Yeah. That happened in 2 times. I was right facing the wall and I had to tap left twice. Ooh, this level's not that good. Can't find dungeons usually. Another game I would suggest for game nights. I had it in my mind.
I want to play WAP so badly.
Yeah, Whack is one of them I really want to play too. I don't see Whack, I don't see anyone really playing that game.
There's some gameplay footage of it on the Xbox Kai page.
Really?
Yeah, we've played it for a game night before. It's been a while, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah, you get that going again. Ooh, I wouldn't mind that. What about like custom stuff? Like I'm pretty sure Quake is for this, right?
I miss like those children's fighting games that are on Xbox,
Yeah.
like Shrek Super Slam.
Oh, you should play that.
Yeah.
We've done quite everyone for game night.
What about Crimson Skies? You guys ever play that?
Yeah, we've done that. It's been a while though.
We should start reviving the ones that.
That's a
Done
fun
pretty
one.
much
I like that
everything.
one a lot.
Crimson Skies and Bloodwake. Bowden Plain game. There's another game on the Xbox that was like, oh, this game's.
Bloodwake doesn't have system link though, does it?
Oh, it doesn't.
Nope.
No.
I can check my copy after you.
I think it might have split screen, but it definitely doesn't have a system link.
Power.
Oh yeah!
Anyone remember the Quake Arena arcade homebrew? PSP.
I didn't have that one. That would have kept me going. That sounds fun.
Yeah.
It rings a bell, but I don't think I ever actually played it.
Another game I used to play a lot on the PSP was NetHack.
NetHack's fun.
Yeah,
I
NetHack
have
on
a
the
friend who
PSP.
plays at work using SSH. Like he remotely accesses his Linux desktop, so he can play it at work.
Huh. And I just have it on your phone. There's a phone version.
Holy shit!
Unless he save scums and he gets his file from there. Still haven't beaten NetHack. One of
He
the
said it took him 8 hours to finish NetHack.
Wow. I'm surprised he even finished it. That game is ridiculously hard.
It is.
Fuck man, I think the furthest I gotten was this boulder puzzle. And then I died. Apparently that's not that hard compared to what comes up in that game. One day. One day.
You like that? Fly out!
I'm behind. I think I already asked this, but does the RAM upgrade actually make a difference in these games?
It doesn't allow homebrew.
Oh, just homebrew? Yeah, that's fine.
Well, it can in some retail games if they're
Yeah.
patched for 720p. It'll allow them to run smoothly.
Yeah, many games are patched for 720p.
Yeah, I mean you have to manually hex edit yourself or download from someone else who already has.
Try turning the safety off.
But there are some games that run pretty well in 720p when you have 120 megabytes.
What's the shield guy?
I thought it's mostly homebrew that gets the improvement from.
For the most part, but you'd be surprised. There are quite a number of patches to play games in 720p. And I mean, there are patches to play in 720p on the stock, but then for others, you need the extra RAM to run them smoothly. Or
If I were to get the extra RAM, would it still play normally if I play these games?
yeah,
Okay.
to utilize the extra RAM for other games, you have to patch the XBE file to do it. Otherwise, it won't actually utilize it. So everything else will play normally.
As long as it plays normally and there's like, if you RAM upgrade, you're gonna have graphical glitches and
Yeah, no, it won't cause a problem.
it just seems so counterintuitive to have glitches from upgrading and stuff like that.
Yeah.
What does that? Just a lot of my Windows 95 and 98 games. Friggin' like that.
Yeah, I know the CPU upgrade for the Xbox can cause games to run fast, and you have to patch those too, but some of them just can't be patched, and it just
I
messes
think
them
Modern
up.
Vintage Gamer did a video about it.
Yeah.
Modern Vintage?
Yeah, I
this
think
YouTube
so.
Modern Vintage Gamer, he did a video about it.
Oh, I gotta look that one up. That sounds interesting. That's something I've been wanting to do. But I really like this Xbox that I have because
Fly
I
out!
think I told you guys the story of how I got this. I found it at a thrift store.
Hey, I did too.
It was already modded.
Oh, I found mine at the store for $7.
Mine was, I bought it at a thrift store and I'm like, hey, the screws, there's no screw under here, so that could mean that someone modded it.
How much was yours?
$9.99.
Oh, nice.
Oh!
But that's $9.99 Canadian, so it's like $7.99.
2 minutes remaining.
Oh, same price as mine.
I gotta break things down in Canadian dollars because
I also got my PS1 at for $25 and it came with all the cables and 2 controllers.
I think PS1s now, I don't know. They're kind of, they used to be really easy to find, and I don't see them being worth that much because the PS2 is basically a much better PS1.
I think the speedrunners use the PS1 for the PS2 for PS1 speedruns.
Yes, there's no reason not to. Because the PS2 is, like I said, it's just a better PS1. There's like no downside to it.
I don't know, I never got into PS2.
I understand having PS1 for collecting's sake and enjoying it because I fucking collect too. But the play,
I want to buy another PSP just for the hell of it.
geez, I got like 5. You want one?
1 minute
Do you have a 3000?
remaining.
I need a 3000.
If it's the one I'm thinking of, yeah, they're all the fat.
I've still got the
1000.
original 1000.
Yeah.
My battery's in pretty good health, so I can use it for a while. Make the Pandora battery too.
I've been playing it online with XLink Kai.
Nice.
Are you,
I've
are
never
you
tried
trying
that.
online right now?
To the wall!
Oh yeah, that's another thing. XLink Kai can do stuff like GameCube
30
and
seconds
PS2.
remaining.
Yeah, you can do Xbox One and PS4 on certain games.
Xbox
So, like,
One, is-
Master
really?
Chief Collection has
And then
system link,
PS4.
so you can do it with
Seriously?
that. Yep.
I've been playing.
I think the ping limit applies, so you have to be close enough to the person, maybe. But
Wow.
it does work for System Link.
I had no clue this when that
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Nintendo Switch is supported as well.
5, 4, 3.
What
2,
game would switch is
1.
System Link?
I have no idea. 'Cause I don't have one. I would imagine maybe Mario Kart game or something.
Yeah, Mario Kart, Bayonetta.
Bayonetta.
Yeah, surprisingly.
Fuck, I gotta catch up. I don't know these things.
No, it's like a recreation of Xbox Live 1.0.
Oh. And of course I never played Fantasy Star Online when it was online. I didn't even... I think I got into Phantasy Star when Phantasy Star Universe shut down. Just my luck, of course.
I want a Dreamcast.
I have 5.
Really?
Oh wait, I have 4. PSPs I have 5. I have one over here, which is my main Dreamcast. I have 2 in my drawer, and I have 1 way down here. Because I've been thinking of modifying one of my Dreamcasts to custom paint it.
Are there any type of like video output mods like HDMI or upscaling? Or
Oh
anything?
yeah, Dreamcast is full of that stuff. Like, it has so many just variations, and the one I have is a VGA box. It's simple as shit, but it works on monitors, it works on TV, and I'm like, yeah, this is just what I need. I have another
That's
one.
cool.
Yeah, and I have another one, but like, I don't know how it works exactly. I never really got fully into it because it's not 100% compatible with what I wanted.
There's some guy on the Xbox home. He makes like an HDMI cable for the Xbox. I want to get one of those because my mom wants to play Coaster Tycoon on my Xbox.
Sorry, get one of what? You cut out there.
An HDMI cable for the Xbox.
Oh. I always get kind of weary when it comes to upscaling a lot of things, because you heard that N64 has an HDMI outputter.
It does?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, you know, there's something about the imperfections kind of make it really good. And if you start to make it look too good, you start to see those
I have a feeling it look like shit on the flat screen.
Well, I actually have an N64 hooked up beside me playing Hybrid Heaven. And
I meant a 4K TV, which is what I have.
I wouldn't want to hook my N64 up to anything that doesn't support AV.
Yeah, I'm just using a crappy.
I'm using a flat screen, but it's like an old flat screen.
I think this TV was under $100. And it only goes up to 720p.
See if you can find more TVs at the thrift store. There's this one CRT that I found at the thrift store. It was really swell though. I didn't really want it. 24 bucks. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen quite a few decent TVs when I've gone to Goodwill before looking for original Xbox games or whatnot.
I'm jealous you have Goodwill. I miss Goodwill.
Pretty cheap.
Oh, I live near Savers.
If it wasn't for this
Is that
friggin'
like
virus,
a Goodwill type place?
Yeah.
I've
That's
never
right.
heard of that.
if it wasn't for this friggin' virus going on, I'd go to long-run places. There's 3 thrift stores near me. One of them is just a chain, like everyone knows that one, but then there's like Super Thrift Store or whatever it's called. That place is alright. Every once in a while you get a weird, strange thing.
Yeah, I found the last time I went to Goodwill near me, they don't really ever have any games, but I found a copy of Tiger Woods PGA Tour for PlayStation 1. So I picked it up for 99 cents.
Nice.
I don't have a PS1, but I think I can play it on Xbox with
PS2.
an emulator, so I was like, I'll try it.
You're gonna play a PS1 game on an Xbox?
Yeah, you can.
I think the emulator supports it, so I'm gonna give it a try.
Oh, there's an emulator for PS1?
CD games on an Xbox.
Yeah.
I did not know
Which
this.
the extra RAM would help out with that as well.
Yeah.
PS1's RAM is better than the Xbox's?
No, I'm saying if you get the extra RAM upgrade on the Xbox, it'll help with PlayStation 1 games.
Well, why do you need more RAM for PlayStation 1?
They just don't run as well. Some of them run well, some of them don't.
But PlayStation 1 doesn't
Like
have
they
as much
drop
RAM
a lot
as
of
the
frames.
Xbox.
Why
Doesn't
doesn't
make
the championship get stuck on the loading screen?
the loading screen for me takes like 15 seconds.
Well, it's been more than 15 seconds since it's stuck there.
Maybe you should reset.
Are you playing off a hard drive or off your disc?
Hard drive.
I'm playing off the
Huh.
disc and I loaded
I
fine.
don't know. I'm playing off my hard drive as well, and I
I
haven't
was gonna play off
had
my
too
hard
much
drive,
of an
but
issue.
when it came to Tron, I had to play off my hard drive because the disc just didn't.
I actually had to switch the main Xbox that I use with a Thomson drive because I think it had a Samsung and it couldn't read the disk type I was trying to use when I was soft-modding and installing some extras. So I've got a Thomson drive in it, but I just use my hard drive anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Nice. I don't know what's in mine, to be honest, because I just bought it and I'm like, sweet, it works.
Thomson's are apparently the shitty ones.
Yeah. Or the best
But
ones.
I've got several that I can swap it with if I really wanted to.
I really do need more ID hard drives. Not just for Xbox, I'm trying to build Windows machines. I eventually have a goal to make. Well, the small goal is to make 4 LAN stations for Windows 98. My big goal is to make 10. That's a huge goal though. Imagine 10 computers running Voodoo 3s.
That room would be hot.
Yeah. Hey, the virus doesn't like heat, right?
I don't know. It sure does make you hot, gives you a fever.
That's what I've heard.
I am staying the hell away from that as best I can.
Yes.
Keep
The
my
only
ass
thing I've
inside.
done, I've ordered pizza, but like, there's a touchless pizza or whatever. They come to your door, knock, and then fuck off. And they just kind of stare at you at the driveway and they give you the thumbs up like, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, and I leave the pizza on the table for like 10 minutes to let it air out of me.
My parents made me wear a mask to Dunkin' Donuts today.
I wouldn't even want to Dunkin' Donuts with you.
Yeah, I wouldn't have gone.
And I need my coffee.
Why don't you buy, I don't know if you guys have a Tim Hortons over there at USA, but
No, we don't have one.
I guess it's Dunkin' Donuts for you, right?
Yeah. All my family's from Canada, so I go to Tim Hortons a lot.
Nice. I would say, because Tim Hortons has their brew you can buy. You can buy a lot of it. Or my mom actually has this coffee maker with like, these packs are like the size of your, half your fist. She bought like a pack of 100 for a little bit. You make 100 cups of coffee. Pretty neat. You know, anything to keep you at home, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go out once, get your shit needed. And don't forget toilet paper, God help you.
Yeah, really.
My God, people are so stupid.
Yeah, I don't get it. I mean, I partly do from the standpoint of a lot of toilet paper is manufactured in China. Why? Because
That's more
you're
reason
gonna have
to go
limited
away.
production for a while, but
1 minute
Oh,
remaining.
was that the reason?
yeah, I think so. I don't know if that's actually true, but that's what I heard, that a lot of the toilet paper is manufactured there. So
I
they're
just
trying
thought
to be,
people were stupid.
kind of locked down that they're not going to be producing it, really.
Oh wow, like I said, I just thought people were stupid. There's a reason.
Well, there's that too. There's a bunch of panic buying, people buying stuff they don't need. But then on the other hand, you got the people who are buying in bulk because they want to be smart and not have to go
30
out for a
seconds
while.
remaining.
So it's a little bit of both, I feel like.
Yeah, this game won't run on my Xbox for some reason.
And you're using hard drive.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really weird then, because then if it's off your hard drive, it should just immediately work.
5, 4, 3.
I doubt it has
2,
anything to
1.
do with it, but you could try clearing the cache of your hard
You
drive.
have lost the match.
How do you do that?
What dashboard are you using?
Unleash X.
I think there's an option, so in the file manager, if it shows the X, Y, and Z, just clear out those, delete the files in those, and that should clear it.
Oh, there's an option to clear cache, I think.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know if that'll work, but it's worth a shot.
Oh, it's made by Atari. This is back when they actually. Atari Jaguar is the console I want.
I've never played anything on that.
Oh, I played a lot for them.
I haven't really experienced anything on many old consoles. My dad used to have like a Brothersoft word processor when I was a kid, which not a console, but it had Tetris on there. So I guess that's the oldest thing I really played.
Is that your best? Nailed him! My house!
Can you really not skip the?
You should be able to skip the intro videos.
Yeah, I can't skip it at all.
It might be because the first time you load the game, it's writing some stuff to the cache, so you can't skip it. Some games do that.
Oh.
I think one of the Ghost Recon games does that. Summit Strike might be the one.
Oh yeah, I remember.
It's kind of annoying because that has a really long intro.
Summit Strike was a fun game.
Yeah, I like that game a lot. It's tough.
It is.
We were playing Government District with 14 of us and still failed. Like, that's pretty funny. The crazy thing is we didn't even touch like half of the maps in there. Like 27 maps I think the game said.
Yeah, we only play on
So that game has a lot of content.
Now all that content would be DLC.
Yeah, really. You don't get the full game anymore. They cut some content that's finished and then sell it back to you later.
Eat that! Not even
On
close!
next.
Anyone else want some? And stay down!
I just realized I was talking to a muted microphone.
I've done that before.
I'm like,
I
wow,
thought
no one.
everyone's just ignoring me, and I was talking to
Yeah, that's
myself the
fine.
whole time.
I thought everyone was just ignoring me. I was saying, I don't even remember what I was saying. There's so many things and no one has.
And stay down!
Oh, you were
aside.
saying the cache and everything. I never played Ghost Recon. I'm not a fan of that stuff.
Oh, you should have played it. It was fun.
Oh, I'll play it
Next time
I
it gets played, you gotta join in if you can. It's a lot of fun.
I'll join in. I have to download that, though. I don't know. But how does it play?
Really
It's
well.
like tactical shooter.
The AI is pretty good too for the time. Like they'll flank you from an area you've long cleared and catch you by surprise.
Are the SWAT games for Xbox?
Say what?
Are the SWAT games, like SWAT 3 and 4, are they for Xbox?
I don't know. I
That
want
would
to say
be
there's a
interesting.
SWAT game for it.
Yeah,
I never played it.
it's like a linear shooter, isn't really a SWAT game.
Oh, it got downgraded for Xbox.
Like if SWAT 4 was for Xbox, I would totally want to play that with you. I gotta look that up because there's a lot of games on Xbox that I still get surprised are for Xbox. I didn't know Roller Coaster Tycoon was for Xbox until way later.
Oh, that's like my
Yeah, I
mom's.
have no idea how that plays, but when I saw that, I was like, what?
It plays.
I didn't think that would be a console game at all.
It plays like an unpatched version of Roller Coaster Tycoon.
I thought it had some of the content. Like, I thought it has a bunch of PC expansion packs.
I can look. I don't have it, but I really want it.
I completed Half-Life 2 on Xbox. Everyone says that, like, that version sucks, but I thought it was fun.
Yeah, but I'm still shocked that a Half-Life 2 was for Xbox.
Yeah, apparently it wasn't easy to get it to run on the Xbox. I've
No
never played
shit.
it.
I don't know how they
But,
did it. Like, that to me is like a landmark. You got games like, like Tron that runs like that, but Half-Life 2.
And then Doom 3 on Xbox, that's pretty impressive.
I didn't play it on Xbox, but I played it on PC.
I don't like Doom.
Doom 3.
Yeah, I'm one of those people who don't like it.
It's kind of like what would I
It's like
compare
a
it to?
Half-Life.
There are games like that where they kind of made one in the series.
Let's see. I can think of a lot of series. Like Resident Evil, they did that, and Resident Evil 5. You know, Resident Evil 5 is not that bad of a game.
I was alright. And like 6, I didn't like.
I thought. I actually. I remember playing 6 with my sister a lot when I was a kid.
When you were a kid, holy fucking heck.
I've never played any of them. I've only seen 2 of the movies.
I played pretty much. I played the PS1 games and 4, 5. And now they're doing the remake, which is pretty popular apparently, so I'm pretty happy about that. That's good.
Yeah.
Although
What I've
they
heard
look
so
at-
far is that people say the Resident Evil 2 remake was better done than the Resident Evil 3 one that recently came out, but they still enjoyed it.
Yeah, I'm hearing that 3 is just kind of
There's something about a clock tower or something being taken out, and
really.
yeah, it removes a lot of the content. I was looking at the comment section on Digital Foundry video they did, and somebody was saying all the content that didn't get put in there for whatever reason. They removed the whole clock tower, which was a huge
1
part of the
minute
game.
remaining.
Well, I'm sure you'll be seeing
So that's
that in
kinda
the
weird.
DLC box.
I really wanted to join in on this game night, but it won't work on my Xbox.
What are you
Still
doing?
not
there?
working for you?
Yeah.
How's it not working?
Like, are you not finding a match, or the game's not loading?
The game's not loading at all. I tried 2
Doesn't
different.
load in single file.
30 seconds remaining.
What version is your Xbox?
I think it's a 1.4.
Well, that
Well,
shouldn't
I'm
matter.
talking the menu, like the pack version. I don't know. Did you buy it like second hand or
I bought it secondhand, but it was completely untouched.
did it work before?
What?
Did it work before?
Yeah.
5, 4,
I play on it every day.
2,
It works with
1.
every game I play.
Weird.
You have lost the match.
Gets majority of the way there and then hangs for a bit.
It's like using a regular pieces. Yeah, I'm maybe.
Pain will purify you.
I thought I got the ghost demon right behind you. I was like, "Duh, how did I see that?"
Wow, somebody on the Xbox subreddit got
Got the what?
the orange controllers. They're like exclusive, only given out to Microsoft employees.
No. The
Yeah, I
rarest
saw
thing I
that.
have Xbox. The only thing, the rarest thing I have Xbox Wise is the blue Xbox.
Oh, I want that one so bad.
Blue
Yeah,
Xbox.
the
Blue
Xbox.
controllers.
I've just got the crystal, regular crystal, and then a Halo crystal.
Didn't you say that one was like the Hello Kitty Xbox?
There's a Hello
I
Kitty
think
on?
it might have been because it was it's a Japanese model, and apparently that one's kind of
Hello
rare.
Kitty one was like the clear one.
Hello Kitty was just like a sticker on the top, apparently.
Yeah.
So I mean, it could have been. I don't know. But from what I understand, a Japanese one of those is rare, and it's a Japanese version.
Japanese Xbox OS.
I need to open up the Halo one I have and clean it and replace the thermal paste, but don't exactly have any rubbing alcohol or anything right now. You can't get it, so I'm just waiting on that. I've just flipped it, so if the clock capacitor does leak in there, the board will be fine.
I checked with mine. Apparently mine's okay, but some of my caps are still a little bulgy. I ordered some just in case, but apparently mine's okay.
I luckily haven't had that problem on any of mine yet. Hoping I don't.
Surprising. Whoever owned this Xbox before really did a good job with it, apparently. Which really begs the question, why did I find it in a system? Mine's up.
Yeah, some people just clearing out old stuff and
Yeah, I
if
can
their
never
kid
do
had it
that.
or whatever, they just didn't want anymore.
Fuck man, I can never do that. I love collecting.
Yeah. Like I've never traded in any games that I own or anything because I'm not going to get much for them, especially at GameStop. And I might as well keep it for when I play later.
Funny enough, I used to trade games. I never used to trade the good games. Like, you know, I think I traded in
Yeah.
Lost World.
Like I've got the collector mentality, so I don't want to trade anything.
Oh, I didn't have it back then. And I only started collecting in high school.
I mean, the only reason I have an Xbox 360 still is because all the games that I have aren't backward compatible. And if I wanted to get another Xbox 360 game in the future that's not compatible, then I'd need a 360 to play it.
A lot of games have
Just waiting for the 360 to show up as a thrift shop.
Oh, where I go to, there's a bunch of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dear God, they're like sometimes stacked by the 5. Come to Canada. There's a lot of them, but they're
Just not now. Stay at home.
Yeah, not now. Wait a minute.
Don't travel now.
But you know, when you go to the thrift store, you start to notice a lot of patterns. Like you start to know what's more common now. What's 360s, Wii's, those are pretty common.
Oh yeah, Wii's are common. I see a lot of Wii's in my fridge.
PlayStation 1s for the longest times are pretty common too. I have like three or four PlayStation 1s now, so I'm fine with it. Now it's starting to get a little hard to find.
My Xbox actually came with a TV remote.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but I don't have a TV remote for it. I want the TV remote.
I have the remote. But Xbox, that's another thing, original Xbox. That's also common-ish to come across in the thrift store. Like, most common black. One time I saw a crystal. First thing I do is I check underneath the Xbox. And if the screw's been tampered with, I'm like, oh, okay. There's a chance.
Cheapest original Xbox I got was $5, and most was shipping, which I had to pay $15 for. The problem was the disc tray was just stuck, which is an easy fix.
I'll fix it.
I managed to get one a couple years ago with an Executor 2.6 mod chip, and it was booting with error 5, which is the hard drive being unlocked. But the problem was the mod chip, it had a solderless adapter, so it wasn't seated well, so I just reinstalled it and it worked fine. So I was pretty excited about that.
After this, like after all this is done, I gotta show you my really old Xbox, the one I used to use to play Burnt Games. It had like a chip in the front, and you would turn it on when you wanted to play Burnt Games, and you would turn it off when you wanted to go to Xbox Live.
Oh, nice.
I got banned.
Oh, that sucks.
They must. I swear that I was perfect with that, but they banned me.
I got banned from Switch Online because I have a modded Switch. So I have to.
Banned? Like you can't ever get online.
Yeah, I can't even connect to it. I can't even connect to like leaderboards or anything.
Wow.
So like, do they ban your account or do they ban your console?
My console, because I can still play online on my 3DS.
Damn, that sucks.
I kind of wanted to do something with that Xbox anyway. I wanted to see what it was running. I can salvage anything with it. Like if there's any old DLC or memory on it. Oh, maybe I don't know how to salvage them. Oh, maybe FTP. No, I don't even know if FTP will work because it's not hard. I don't know. I'll take care of
You
it.
can connect it to a computer, but there's like a program that lets you browse Xbox hard drives.
What's it called?
Xbox HDM? Is that what you're
No,
thinking
that's
of?
more-
Or are you thinking of Explorer 360?
Explorer 360, that's what it was.
I know it can do memory cards, but I'm not sure if it'll do the hard drive. I would guess that it would, but I've never tried it. I saw on the Xbox Reddit, somebody was working on a way to natively read the drives so you could read and write to them
3,
at a normal speed.
2, 1.
What should be
that
cool.
accomplish?
You have lost the match.
You just plug it into your computer and just use it like a normal drive because it'll read the format correctly.
Oh, can't do that already?
No. I
Oh, you
think
need to use what?
That in combos.
I have no clue what that combo is.
Down 4 times is the generation.
Oh, it's actually combos. Oh. That's weird.
I want to play Chaos Theory online, but I can't figure out where we're playing Chaos Theory.
How do you play Chaos?
It has like a multiplayer mode called Spies vs. Mercs.
Yep. And co-op campaign as well.
Wait,
I
how's it
haven't
called?
played either. I still need to play the single player. That's the only one I have not played.
Good lord, Fisher, have you done that? Oh my god, my frames when zooming in with the sniper.
They just drop.
Oh, it's chugging. Okay, this map is probably too big.
I tried loading this on my 360. It didn't work. It freezes after
Maybe
all
that's
the
a problem.
videos. And I was like, damn it.
No, don't kill me, I can't.
Maybe that's a problem I have.
Very picture.
Any play on the system?
This map is huge.
Is Facebook Marketplace a good place to buy consoles? I might buy one from there. I want to get a 360 really badly.
What about this?
I
guy?
have
You can
no
find
idea.
one pretty easy. Unless in America it's harder to find it.
Yeah, I think I'll wait till it pops up at my thrift shop. They'll probably show up there at some point.
You could probably always get one pretty cheap on eBay.
Hey, I found a free one in Gloucester. Just needs a controller. My parents would probably kill me if I left the house.
Yeah, try not to do that.
Yeah, probably best.
Apparently, so far 1 million people have been infected.
I mean, yesterday there was over 1,000 people that died in the U.S. And it's only getting worse. That's a scary thing.
It is old
Meanwhile,
people.
you've got people in some states, might be Florida, I don't mean the state, but saying they can go to church because they're protected, because they're covered in Jesus' blood. Like, no,
Oh,
you're
they're
covered
gonna
in
be
stupid.
Sadly,
You're
they're
gonna
gonna be the
get
first to
yourself
go.
killed or other people.
Oh, my state it increased to 200. Like the deaths.
Is it all old people though?
I have no idea.
Well, that's one thing that scares the shit out of me.
The scary thing is, it doesn't really matter the age. I mean, there was a 30-year-old, or 31-year-old who just recently died. He was a teacher, and he had been struggling. Went to bed around like 2 a.m. His wife checked on him at 6 a.m. and he was dead.
Are you kidding? And it was
So
because of
it's
that.
not just affecting old people.
I think there was even a child who died from.
Yeah, I don't know if that was confirmed that they died from coronavirus or not, but I did hear about it. But I'm definitely not taking my chances.
I mean, getting it isn't just an instant death though, right?
Yeah, it's not, but the thing is they don't know, like, if it's going to affect you or not. Biologically, they don't know how the virus works. Because some people might have a really miserable time, some people don't have any side effects, and other people die.
No tears, please. It's a waste of good suffering.
Are you all feeling good?
Yeah. I hope it stays that way.
I'm someone who doesn't really go out much anyway.
Yeah.
I've only ordered pizza twice. I think the last
See what's worse, if it takes a year and a half to get this vaccine, I mean, since the virus started, it's probably mutated from its original strain.
Oh
So
yeah,
as it goes
definitely.
longer and longer, the virus can mutate and become something even more serious, which is pretty scary to think about.
Huh. Remember the Spanish flu that killed 100 million people?
Yeah, which Trump recently was like the big flu or the big sickness in 1917. And it's like, no, it was 1918. Trump is just, oh man,
year,
he's
year,
gotta go.
Adrenaline max.
whatever year. And just, we've come a long way since 1918. So I'd like to
Yeah,
think
I mean,
we
there
can
was
get
a
it.
guy who got it and who survived the Spanish flu. So maybe
Really?
that has something to do with his immune system being able to take this sickness.
Last time I went to
He
a doctor,
celebrated his 104th birthday.
The Xbox One UI sucked. I hate it. I like the Xbox One as a console, but like the UI I can't stand.
it's all modern.
Dude, it was so slow for the longest time. Now it's finally actually quick. And they don't have ads all over the place. But it was so bad for the longest time.
Yeah.
But they've definitely made improvements.
I remember when it first came out, the UI looked like Windows 8.
Yeah, they went with that Metro theme. It's gone through a lot of changes.
Yeah, it has. I want an Xbox One again. My dad traded in my Xbox PS.
Muted my mic right on time. So you're saying that the virus has already changed?
No, I'm
Probably.
saying the scary thing is the amount of time it takes for a vaccine, like a year and a half. The virus could have changed, significantly mutated. So it could become something even harder to fight off. Even if the vaccine takes it out, it might become more lethal. You never know.
No, we're just gonna have to take it in the ass then, I guess. Apparently the virus doesn't like heat, so I think in the summer it's gonna have a harder time spreading.
Yeah, it has something to do with like the humidity in the air and
That's
moisture
good.
particles attaching to that and weighing it down so it doesn't spread airborne as far.
It's been really cold here in Canada. It likes the cold, so that's no good. When it gets
Yeah.
hot, that's good. And my room is always incredibly hot anyway, so
2 minutes remaining.
My room is too.
I like to believe that if it were to go in, I were to get sick, my body being so hot kills it. But that's not true.
Yeah. The scary thing is, like, 2 days ago, the governor of Georgia came out and said, we just found out in the past 24 hours how deadly this thing was. And then it's serious. It's like, dude, you're the governor. And do you live under a rock? Like, you're an idiot.
Guys, this thing might be serious.
He didn't put like a stay at home in place because he's like, we just found out how serious it is. Are you fucking kidding me?
Will purify you.
The people in Florida are going to
That's
church.
ridiculous. Like, there are
Telling
still
you.
states that haven't issued stay at home, and they're like, oh, you can go to church or whatever. And it's like, that's terrible. That's a terrible idea.
1 minute
Is
remaining.
that why you guys are all sick over there? These people
I
aren't
mean,
staying.
I think
I
most
don't
of the
know.
sick. Well, most
We've
of
got
the
a lot
people.
of stupid people in this country thinking it's just a flu. Then you see people on social media claiming they have coronavirus, going in grocery stores, drinking out of Gatorade and coughing on stuff. Like, got some messed up people. And then people just don't take it seriously. Like, well, I won't get sick, so I'm just gonna go out. And even if you don't, you could be a carrier to get someone else sick.
Yeah, I'm always really nervous.
There was a Detroit bus driver who just died. He said a woman got on his bus, coughed 5 times. Grown-ass woman, like between like 50 and 60 years old, just coughs in the air, and then he ends up coming down with it, getting really sick a couple days later and dying. He said there were about 8 or 9 other people on that bus. So that lady could very easily killed other people as well as him.
5,
Something
4,
easily preventable. It's just sad.
2, 1.
He was just doing his job, driving the bus, trying to keep things going.
You have
Keep,
lost
you
the
know,
match.
food on the table, and some lady ends up killing him.
People are stupid, Satman. You know, probably why we can't. It's probably why aliens won't visit us.
It's like the Pinewood Derby episode where they invent like warp speed travel or whatever. And so they're contacted and tested, and basically the aliens are like, no, Earth is being blocked from being part of this. You guys suck, you're the worst.
I guess I'll make this my last game too. Tanks, and try to beat head. I always call it headhunter. Extreme tech. Hybrid heaven.
I want more people to play PSP over XLink Kai with me.
What games can you play?
I've been playing Fat Princess, Call of Duty. Well,
Doesn't PS3 have its own Hawk network for PS2?
yeah, but you have to have a PS3 for it, and I don't have a PS3, so I've been using XLink Kai.
Same thing.
XLink Kai is just a really good server.
Is it the same thing though?
I don't know exactly how long it's been around. Well, it's been a long time, but I'm glad it is. Getting a chance to play a lot of the old stuff online that I never got to play.
Not online, but I understand. Like apparently,
well, you know, online in a sense.
yeah.
I'm not
Apparently,
playing on LAN. I'm connecting to you guys, so technically online.
yeah, there's a lot of things I do miss too, like the friends list on Halo 2.
Yeah. Halo 2 was pretty much where my Xbox Live experience started.
Yeah, same. Kind of wish it wasn't like my
Yeah,
first
it's the
experience,
reason I
but
got an Xbox.
I kind of wish it wasn't my first experience, but because I really, now seeing all these games on Xbox Live I could have played as well as Halo.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Project Gotham Racing was a really popular Xbox Live game back in the day. Never experienced it though.
I wish the James Bond games had system links you could play over XLink Kai.
Nightfire is the only one that does, but it's not that.
No, Nightfire doesn't have it.
No, Nightfire's got system link.
Really?
Yep. Well, actually, no. I might be thinking Agent Under Fire. I know one of them.
Yeah, you're
has
thinking
only
of
one of them.
No. You're probably thinking of was it GoldenEye?
Rogue Agent?
Rogue Agent, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was.
What did you think of Rogue Agent?
Yeah, I was way off on that one. I wish Nightfire had system link because that's a fun game.
Yeah, I played it with my friend over Netplay on Dolphin.
This map was so hectic. Hardly any cover.
I love it.
I think we had a full lobby on this map at one time, and it was just constant shooting and chaos.
Perfect.
I wonder if everybody like had rocket launcher or whatever their most explosive weapon is and was just firing it all at the same time, if it would tank the frame rate.
Honestly, the frame rate in this game is pretty solid.
I think there was a modded version of this where somebody tweaked some settings for the frame rate to be smoother.
I don't really care. I'm
remember.
someone who's grown up on all these generations, so 30 frames a second don't kill me.
Yeah, exactly. People complain now. They're like, no, it's not 60 frames per second. It's like, y'all never played Nintendo 64 or anything? Like,
No, that's the problem,
old
man.
games?
No, they don't care. It's all about the new
I
stuff.
don't
man.
really give a shit about the frame rate as long as it's not choppy.
People don't care nowadays, man. It's a sad thing.
I mean, shit. When I played PC games when I was younger, I had Lego Island as a kid. My computer was so bad that thing ran like freaking stop motion. I played it and still had fun.
I played Minecraft like that when I was a kid.
It wasn't until I went to a friend's house who had a better computer and I saw how it's really supposed to run, and I was like, oh, I didn't even know it was supposed to run that well. I thought this was normal. I thought it was a Lego game, so it was supposed to be jittery.
You know, Lego has an MMO game.
Oh yeah, I played that when I was a kid.
I tried a little bit of it. I'm like, it's alright.
What was it called? It was called like Lego...
Something. It's on my Steam list.
Yeah, me too.
I'm like, oh, an MMO? It's not that bad, I guess. Kind of impressed. It's probably really simplistic, but I wouldn't mind.
I can't get into MMOs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm not an MMO guy.
What's your reason? Because I usually have a different reason.
Patience.
Patience? Okay. My reason is MMOs are too easy now.
Oh, really?
MMOs nowadays are... Here's everything. So, back in the day, MMOs were about finding stuff from drops, enemy drops. And kind of still is, but like, you can get usually the best shit just by talking to people and doing the main quest. And then maybe there's one extra item you have to find outside the main quest. That's really good. I've noticed that in a lot of modern MMOs, where each level is kind of just there. And back in the day, each level was memorable. You'd spend a day or two on the same level doing stuff. And you level up. And made it last. But,
The only MMO I played was Club Penguin.
never played that.
I never played it.
Kind of why one of my
I've heard
favorite
people joke about it.
Yeah. One of my favorite MMOs is Fantasy Star Online. The original Fantasy Star Online.
Like the Dreamcast one?
Yep. Dreamcast, Xbox, either does that. And then you got the PC version with
Big
Bluebird.
has it as well.
I know. And they also have the exclusive Episode 3 that you can't play anywhere else.
Oh, I think there's a PSP version too.
If there is, I'd love to see it because Episode
There
3...
is. 1 minute, let me get it. It's one of my friend's favorite PSP games.
Episode 3?
No, the PSP version.
Oh, that's portable. Yeah. I have both of them. But I would really like to see Sega try Episode 3 again because they made it. It had problems, but goddamn, they could have improved that to make it so much better. Do you know what I'm talking about, by the way?
No, no idea.
Episode 3 was the card game.
Oh.
I think that's XLink Kai. We can play that on.
I think that actually.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it was a GameCube exclusive. I thought it was really good. Some of the cards are fucking imbalanced, but goddamn, is it good. Like, the main campaign feels impossible unless you grind. And I'm stuck on the very last level because you have to fight 2 people back to back, and one of them is near impossible, and the second one, go to hell, is absolutely ridiculously hard.
1 minute remaining.
You can play the PSP version with XLink Kai.
Yeah, because I assume it's like...
Ad hoc.
Yeah, I always forget. Hawk. I remember that.
PSP game I used to play all the time was SOCOM Fireteam Bravo and Fireteam Bravo 2. I played that online. Had the headset and everything. It was so much fun.
I didn't PSP had a headset.
Yeah, it does. Just a little over-the-ear headset.
That's awesome.
30 seconds remaining.
The most popular game at my school was, thank God it was this, it was Monster Hunter and Naruto. I'm happy
I
with
think
Monster
Fireteam
Hunter.
Bravo, Fireteam Bravo 2, Star Wars Battlefront 2, and then Tony Hawk Underground Remix were the games I played the most. And then Wipeout Gear, that was fun.
Much as people make fun of the PSP, it was quite everywhere.
Yeah, it had some good games.
Vita had some great games too. Vita's my favorite handheld, period. And that got no love. What's so freaking
The SP is my favorite console.
Oh, the SP. I don't like holding the SP. It's very British. Not the Vita itself, but the memory card is corrupted for God, I don't know why. And then I talked to somebody. It's like, oh yeah, that happens after like a set amount of years. All that memory gone. Anyway.
I think it's just starting to happen. Yeah, Vita soul.
I'm gonna get the SP to Vita.
Oh.
Yeah, apparently that's the way to go. But the thing is, if I get SP to Vita, then I can't legitly play Vita games. And it's like, well, if you just want to play the Vita games...
Nobody has... To be honest, everyone homebrews their PS Vita nowadays.
For what?
Everyone homebrews their PS Vita nowadays.
Oh, I understand that, and that's cool, but like, I like to earn the trophies.
Oh, no, you still want to earn trophies, you do it with pirated games.
You can still do it with pirated games?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that, because whenever I run my homebrew, it always says you have to turn on the trophies.
On the Vita?
Yeah. It's like, to run this, you must turn on trophies.
That's weird, because I heard you can still earn trophies from pirated.
Then I gotta learn that, because if that's true, then I absolutely don't mind getting a Vita Vita. I think I got a little money in the bank. I think I can afford it. I mean, I'm ordering PC games to come to my house anyway.
I think the time the Vita came out, I wasn't like into handheld so much anymore. I was playing most of my consoles, so I never got one.
A lot of people don't like it. Look online on like YouTube videos that talk about the Vita. They just make fun of it. And I'm like, why? What's wrong? There's nothing wrong with the Vita. I don't understand it. When I went to get Smash Ultimate with my friend and my brother, one guy came to me and he's like, you know, I've never seen someone play a PS Vita out in public. And I'm like, what? Really? I love the Vita. Like, look, and I showed him when I was playing. Like, I'm playing Phantasy Star Nova.
I guess maybe, like, didn't it not, like, sell that well?
No, not at all.
It did, but
That's
I don't know why it did.
Sony
I don't know.
doesn't do portables anymore.
Yeah, and the Vita killed it. It kind of reminds me of... I don't know why I thought of this, but it's kind of like how Sega doesn't make adventure-style games with Sonic anymore. Because fucking 06 comes out, they rushed it, people didn't like it, and instead of going, well, wait, maybe we fucked up, they're like, well, people must just not like the adventure style anymore.
It can't be us. No.
Yes, no. Did you see what they did recently with Monkey Ball?
No.
They re-released one of the worst Monkey Ball games, Banana Blitz, and they're like, well, if people don't buy this, then we won't be really interested in making another one. Are you kidding?
They just want a reason to not do it.
Yeah. Well, guys, look, we tried. We put Banana Blitz out there. No one bought it. Why remake the GameCube games that everyone bought? Speaking of handhelds, does anyone have an Ender?
No.
I do.
That's cool.
There's a few games I want to get for it that are exclusive.
Yeah, Splinter Cell, I download copies of Splinter Cell off the internet work for my Xbox, so it can't be the copy. So it can't be my Xbox.
No, maybe just something happened.
Maybe it's your firewall. If it's not detecting an XLink Kai in the game loads and everything, I guess something with your firewall.
You ever
Oh, is it because I turned off my firewall before I turned off my firewall before I played XLink Kai?
No, that would actually help.
Because you have it on, blocking something.
Yeah, the firewall would help. The firewall off would help it. To be honest. But I would say maybe you should port forward.
Maybe. Maybe that's the issue.
Port forwarding has been the bane of my online gaming for a long time because
I remember when I was a kid, I wanted to have a Minecraft
you found the
server.
fire again.
Yeah, I did.
When I was a kid, I wanted to have a Minecraft server, but my parents wouldn't let me port forward.
You know you can do that without them knowing, right?
Yeah, I couldn't figure I couldn't figure out because my parents put password on the router.
Oh, they put a okay. Because the way I
Mine
do
were
it
not
is
tech savvy to do that, so I could pretty much do whatever I wanted if I needed.
because tech savvy as my dad is even for the
No, my dad's a programmer, so
yeah. So what I do is I log on the modem with my web browser, and from there you can just port forward.
198.1680.
It's how I port forward at XLinks.
I don't think you have to port forward XLink.
Well, I do it with everything I have because every problem I have stems from not being able to port forward. It's what was it? Unreal with my friend, can't play it because we didn't port forward.
Yeah, I only have to port forward my RGH 360. I want to use that, but my original Xbox I don't.
Oh, you're right. Splinter Cell does have stuff.
Cool.
Yeah, Pandora tomorrow has just the multiplayer, but Double Agent has the co-op campaign as well.
Isn't Double Agent one everyone hates?
360 is the one that was kind of disliked. I like them both. They're definitely different. Mostly the same plot line, just kind of the way it goes about telling the story and levels and whatnot are different. Because they were made by different divisions, so they came out being different.
I don't know.
I like them both.
I prefer Hitman when it comes to stuff.
Never played a Hitman. Man. You took a full blunt of a flak cannon and didn't die.
The first Hitman game I played was Hitman Absolution, which, funny enough, a lot of people who had played the Hitman series didn't like, but I thought it was pretty good.
2 minutes
And then I played
remaining.
the 2016 release of Hitman. I like that one. That was fun.
2016 is extremely good. 2016 is actually like one of my top 5 favorites.
One of the coolest features they had for Hitman Absolution, where you could create custom contracts and stuff, they took the servers down, so you can't do those anymore. But that was a pretty cool feature that they had.
God, I hate online things like that.
Yeah.
Huge freaking chunkier game just goes out. It's like Phantasy Star Online for the Xbox. If a game is pure online, so you can't play it literally unless you have Xbox Live.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's one
Xbox
of the
Live
things
is
I
down,
don't
so
like
what the
about
fuck are
modern
you supposed to do?
consoles. It's like if you own a game but you can't connect to the internet, you can't check the license, so it won't
1
let you
minute
play.
remaining.
And that's really annoying.
I had to download a patch thing for Phantasy Star that logged onto like a fake Xbox or whatever. So my name is like not my name. So it's like a name my character or something. Funny, you have to pass the online check so you can play offline.
Yeah.
Wait.
What does that remind me of?
30 seconds
Diablo.
remaining.
Oh yeah, isn't there a lot? Isn't there a few games like that?
On the Xbox, I don't know. Diablo 3 is like
PC games like that.
Diablo 3. Diablo 4.
I think there's like Tron Legacy, and like recently the DRM servers went down.
People are so... No. Like, you know this game?
5,
Well, instead of preserving it, why don't we not?
1.
Yeah,
You
alright,
have lost
I'm
the
gone.
match.
Alright, man.
Good
It's
game,
been
guys.
fun.
Have a
Catch
good
you
one.
later.
Alright, I'm gonna go too.
Later, dude.